Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I'm Kiana. Make sure to subscribe. The button is down below. Today we're gonna be just like sitting down and like talking about like how I found out I was pregnant and like our reactions and like finding out like the gender and everything like that, because somebody said we should do that. So let's just get into it. So in like a video of mine a couple videos back, I was like, I haven't really said on YouTube that I was engaged just because I like hadn't filmed in a while, and then I just started talking about the baby stuff. But yeah, we got engaged December 14th, which is like 3 days before my birthday. And then I found out I was pregnant the day after Christmas. I'm gonna kind of do like a backstory. Trayvon had a job at the beginning of 2020, but then Corona happened, so he actually got laid off because of the pandemic. And then he got another job that was going really good, but then in the end they had to close because of Corona as well. And then so in October we started doing Uber Eats full time, but my car in December literally shit out on me. It ran out of oil. Like the oil was draining like way too fast than it normally should, and so it caused some damage. So that happened on like the 24th, and then I found out I was pregnant on the 26th. So we were without a job. So I had some bleeding, which ended up being implantation bleeding. I knew it wasn't my period because I had just had my period 2 weeks prior. I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be starting again. And so at first I thought it was my period, and then I was like, I'll test, but then it was Christmas and everything was closed, so I couldn't test. So I waited until the 26th to test, and I did not have the best reaction. I came out of the bathroom bawling my eyes out, like screaming like, what are we gonna do? And then I called my sister crying, and I think I FaceTimed my friend Addie like crying and stuff like that. And we ended up telling my grandma, and after that I was like, I'm just not gonna be upset about it. Like, I'm not gonna be miserable my entire pregnancy. He had a better reaction, but he had that reaction just because I tend to freak out about shit like that. So if he freaks out and we're both freaking out, it's not going to be good. So he tends to stay calm. Do you have anything to say about your reaction, like from your perspective?
For me, honestly, before you even went in there the test, I was like, I honestly feel like she is. Even though we didn't know her, like,
I've figured that
sure,
too,
but
because like I said, I had just had my period 2 weeks ago, so I was like, yeah, like there's no way I should be bleeding right now.
Yeah, and then when you came out and you were like freaking out, I was like, well, that confirms that's my suspicion. But I, like you said, I had to be calm, because if we were both like, oh my god, it would have been a little bit worse. So I had to be like, okay, what's the next step after this?
And then like I said, we told my grandma. We like sat down and told her. We actually called his family to tell them about it, just because at the time they were out of town, so, and we wanted to let them know before like we announced it, obviously. And I just felt like it made sense because my family already knew, so to tell his family. And then we announced like 2 days later, which was kind of early because I found out like I was almost 4 weeks. I was like, I want to say like 3 weeks and 5 days. My friend Addie, literally the day I found out I was pregnant, she ordered me a onesie that says my siblings have paws. So when I announced on the 28th, I got Piper, and I like did a little announcement with the onesie and the pregnancy test, and then I had one where she was in the photo. So as for the gender, we didn't do what some people do where they're like, oh, like at the ultrasound, like I don't want to find out, put it in an envelope and like have somebody like put in like a reveal. We found out at the ultrasound but we still wanted to announce to everybody else in like a cute way. So after our appointment, we went to Party City and just got one of those confetti cannons. So everybody thought that I was having a boy, and for a while I thought that I was having a boy too. The day before our ultrasound though, we were in Target and I was like, watch, we're gonna go to our appointment tomorrow and it's gonna be a girl. I just have a feeling. And it ended up being a girl. But I honestly didn't care like what the gender was. I just wanted it to be one baby because he's a twin. But the chances are like higher if like the mom has twins that run on her side of the family, which I don't really have that, so that's good. What was your reaction to finding out we were having a girl? He really wanted a girl.
So I was happy.
He never once said he wanted a boy. The entire time he was like, I want a girl. Like, that's the opposite of most dads. He wanted a girl.
I want a girl because, like I said, I'm gonna be that dad that goes to the tea parties, dresses up and everything. So. And
then the person also asked, like, if we're planning on moving in together, which obviously, yeah, we are. We're in the process of saving up. Like I said, Trayvon had lost his job or whatever, and we were doing Uber Eats, and then that kind of fell through. Well, he ended up buying a car, and then he just started a new job, like, I want to say, like, it's probably been a month now, right?
Yeah, it's been a month.
Yeah, it's been a month. So we've been saving up. I mean, we've been buying like baby things here and there, obviously, because we need to, but we've been saving up as well. So, and I'm really good with money, so I'm in control of our money because I'm good at that. So he thinks that we should also like say how we like came up with the name Paisley Noel, but there's no elaborate like way that we came up with it. I just like the name Paisley, and I thought that Noel went good with it. And like on every one of my lists, I just showed him earlier that Paisley was like the first name on my list. And I just asked him one day, I was like, oh, what about this? And he was like, oh, that's cute. So that's how we decided on it. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on my post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.